Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and as you can see, we have the 3:30 update and maintenance notice for the next update for 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. And as was previously announced, we are getting Mark II Valenti of Obsession, and we are getting a new Red Easton. I really love Easton as a character, so I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be feeling the same way, and seeing her on this banner, you might want to go in and summon. And this new Valenti is going to be the best Valenti that we've seen so far. We have two different versions, and while they are useful for different things, like the green one, the first one that we got, was good to counter Pierce. That's pretty much useless these days. And then we had the blue one that came in to basically be used in the final boss. Now we have this one, and this one is really good. Like, she's kind of like a green Sariel. However, the banner for her on JP was trash, and we know Global likes to either make the banners equally as trash or worse, so more than likely this banner is going to be trash. But they could spice it up and make it really good in order to sucker you in as a kind of a bait banner, if you will, because as of right now there's only like what, 7 units that we are missing from Global. We're literally closing in. Within, I would say, 6 to 8 weeks, we're gonna be on par with JP, unless JP like ramps it up and start like putting out a bunch of units, but I don't see them doing that. Should be interesting to see though. Just keep in mind that 2 weeks after we get this Valenti and Easton, there is the possibility that we're going to be getting one of two things. We're going to be getting this new Merlin, which is insanely broken, right? Arguably one of the best characters in the game, because she has that single target power strike card just like Sariel, and she does have this really powerful AoE infect card, which limits your ability to lifesteal. And lifesteal is actually a very important thing in PvP right now for characters like Assault Mode Meliodas and the one Escanor. If you can't lifesteal, your HP is just gonna stay low. You go second, she basically like hits you really hard and you can't lifesteal back. Guess what? Escanor is not gonna hit as hard, and Assault Mode Meliodas is gonna die very quickly. So this character is actually a really good one, but even her banner is trash, or at least it was trash on JP. So you're gonna have to really decide, would you rather summon on a banner that's gonna be trash or possibly will be trash? We'll have to wait and see, like in a couple hours, right, for Valenti, or would you rather wait and then summon on a banner that's trash for Merlin? In my opinion, Merlin is a way better unit than Valenti, even though Valenti does have this really cool mechanic that no other character in the game has yet, right? She has this ability that essentially seals out every blue text that, or every additional effect on cards. So like, for example, if she hit Merlin with that card of hers, she'll basically make it so the infect part of the skill doesn't even apply. It will just do damage, right? It's crazy, right? So because of that, I know a lot of people will want to summon. It's actually going to be this card right here, right? The debuff one. And I might summon for one copy. I'm not going to go deep if I do go in the banner, but just keep in mind there are better units, one being Merlin coming in, and then after that, if they don't even bring them before, we have the ReZero collab units. Now, you may not know these characters, you may never watch this show or care about them, and that's completely fine, because there's a lot of people that didn't know about KOF but still summoned because those KOF units were so good. And here's the thing, boys, these units are actually really good. This one right here is kind of like a PvE support type character that can kind of be useful for PvP, but the other three here are really good. This one is kind of like Lost Vein plus like Blue Merlin combined, or like a Gustav combined, because like she has a freeze, but then she has an AoE ultimate that can like wipe everybody like Lost Vein, and then she also has a card that can drain ult gauge, kind of like Golther. So she's like actually insane. She's like Merlin, Red Merlin plus Golther plus Lost Vein. Yeah, imagine all those characters combined into one. And she also has this passive, kind of like Loxinia's commandment, kind of, where like if somebody attacks her twice, they basically get frozen, and every debuff on your characters, like everybody on your team, just get removed, which is actually crazy. So yeah, this character is actually gonna be like a really good unit if you want to summon for her. And I believe this one is like an amplified character like Red Escanor, only she gives herself buff every time she attacks. Whereas Red Escanor, you have to buff him, or Gallant, you have to buff him. She just buffs herself every time she attacks, which is crazy, bro. Right? And then this one right here, I believe she buffs unknown races. And all of these characters, even though they're demons in the anime, they're called Oni, right? Demons, whatever, right? In the game, they're like listed as unknown, right? So that means Gother and Merlin will get a buff. I believe it's a 20% stat buff. I can just go down here and show you guys from her passive. So like, this is what I was talking about. When a hero receives attack from the same enemy 2 or more times during enemy turn, cleanses all debuff from allies and frees the enemy for 2 turns, bro. This is so freaking good. Like, and it's only not applying in deathmatch, which means you could use this in Tower of Trials. You could use this in story mode, right? It's so good. Even in final bosses, you could use this. So yeah, that's just a sick passive, bro. Removing all the debuffs from your allies. So here's the thing. This character is gonna cook the King team even more. I know not too many people are using the King team, right? I know I'm kind of going off track, but like, listen. This is why you want to save your gem and not summon for Valenti, right? Because this character, if the King and Hendy team decides to like debuff you, Demon Hendrickson then gets frozen for 2 turns, and then the debuffs that they put up is just gone. AoE characters are gonna get cooked if they do like AoE debuffs. Same thing could happen to Merlin, right? And then like, yeah, bro, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. She has a single target freeze, and then she has this thing that removes gauges at the end of the turn, and then she has the secret technique ultimate like Lost Vein. This character is like insane. 6 out of 6 worthy, most definitely, right? Anyway, so this character is the one I was talking about. When a hero uses a skill or moves a skill to rank up a skill, gains ultimate move gauge and increases attack related stats by 5% for 3 turns up to 5 times. This is crazy, bro. If there are more than 5 ultimate moves, bro, she heals too. Oh my god, bro, you guys, she does so much damage. And then on top of that, right, she has this card that decreases ultimate move damage by 50% and restricts ultimate move effects for 2 turns. What this means is if you hit Goddess Elizabeth with this thing, when she ults, her reflect thing won't go up. It's like, it's just crazy, man. Like, yeah. And by the way, they won't heal you, right? And then if you hit Escanor with this and Escanor ult, his first attack is gonna do like half the damage, right? And then the after death thing that happens for Escanor won't happen. Yeah. One of the greatest things about Escanor, if you hit Lost Vein with this, Lost Vein is not gonna get the secret technique ability, so he's not gonna hit that hard. Bro, these units are actually busted. So save your freaking gems. I know you wanna simp for Valenti, but listen to me, bro. Listen to me. Like, I'm a collector, and even I'm thinking, bro, like, yeah, man, I might have to skip Valenti, bro. I know it's 600, but I might have to skip it. And this character, basically her passive is amazing, right? Unknown allies, basic stats, 20%. If it was 30%, it would basically be Green Gother's passive, right? So I can see why they capped it there, but this is gonna make it so that you can run Red Gother and still get a substantial attack boost. That's just so good. And it works for all unknown. Yeah, man, like it's so good. This one is the worst of the lot. We're not even gonna waste more time. It's not a waste of time, really. I just want to put it out there. I don't usually cover stuff from the JP side of the game, but I feel like it's important to say that this banner is probably not that good, and even if they do spice it up, just know that they're gonna spice it up with units that are already in the game that you already either have or will have another opportunity to get in the future. Whereas in the future, the very near future, there's gonna be better units than this Valenti and definitely this Easton. Okay, so don't let them trick you out of your spot, boys. Don't let them take your gems. because you're gonna be crying when you see everybody using the new collab units and you're like, why am I getting clapped up by this little girl from a random anime that I don't know about? It's because you didn't listen and you went and you wasted your free-to-play gems. Save them things, man. All right, cool. Moving on. So we have the catastrophe check-in event. We have the Holy War special mission part 2. We need a hangout or a hideout. Oh, these are all just like the battles. Okay. And then we have a new Fort Solgrist reward dungeon. That's probably going to give you Super Awakening coins and stuff. Speaking of which, Super Awakening 5 is coming, so make sure you're saving for that. Top moments to remember, volume 1 and volume 2. Announcements. Okay, so these are just basically, I believe, fights from the original story with a harder difficulty, so that should be interesting. They're gonna keep the salvage event going. Enhancing event is gonna keep going. Half off on main quest that basically help new players push through the story. We already knew the final boss was coming. Okay, so in the final boss shop on JP, they actually gave out cosmetics for Diane. However, for global, they're giving it out for Mono and Lilia. Interesting. And it's gonna be for like regular Lilia, not awakened Lilia. Not too many people have cosmetics for Mono, right? So I guess them giving out cosmetics for Mono is actually not that bad. And I believe, oh, there's another one here. So okay, that's actually not bad. They're giving out 4 free cosmetics, I think. Because I believe these 2 right here are going to come from the catastrophe event shop or exchange shop, and then down here there's 2 more that you get from the final boss shop. That's actually really good. I might actually use my Mono now, because I'll have costumes for her. I'll just need to drop the coins into Super Awaken her. Won't have very many dupes, but you know what, I might actually use her. It's a shame that we don't get final boss drip for like my boy Gilly, even though he kind of fell off in the anime. So sad. Like season 1, he looked so good. He had so much potential. This is one thing that confused me. They're only releasing 2 costume sets for Valenti, but I'm pretty sure on JP she has 5, or at least they're selling 2. Right? It says 2 right here. Usually they sell 3. You get 1 when you get the character, and then another when you are the character. So what, she's gonna have 4? That's weird. Usually there's like 4 weapons or 4 headpieces. There's usually like 5 of 2 of the pieces of cosmetics and then 4 of the other ones. So if they have 4 headpieces, they'll usually have 5 bodies and 5 weapons, or if they have 4 weapons, they'll have 5 headpieces. And you know, they usually leave 1 out so that later on they can sell a bundle and basically get some more money out of you. So it's interesting that they're only selling 2 for Valenti. Maybe they're gonna give away 1 from another event or something. I don't know. Okay, so they have bundles here for gems. I think I'm gonna pass. Them ReZero characters are looking real nice. You should have pushed this back and brought them ReZero characters right now, boys. Comment down below and let me know. By looking at these patch notes, right, and then looking at these ReZero characters, bro, you think you still gonna summon for Valenti? You gonna do that YOLO multi? Let me know, boys. Let me know. All right, so current season 4 of Tower Trial is about to end. That's fine. More details regarding specific time and the future content will be select. Okay, interesting. It'll be interesting to see what they do for the next tower. They're gonna revamp it and give us the harder version that they have on JP, or if they're gonna give us another one. It'll be interesting to see. So the 1-year anniversary special draw and the guarantee. Which one is this? This, I thought this was already gone. I don't know. Anyways, growth checking event, Holy War special missions, Hawk awesome card event. Okay, so all of these are ending. It's a shame. Deathmatch, yeah, Deathmatch host reward is just so good, man. It's a shame that's ending. So this is ending, but it's coming back. I wish they would bring back the gear gacha, bro. Like, they bring back the salvage events so often, but they don't bring back the gear gacha, bro. Like, come on. You're holding out on us, Netmarble. We need them hammers, baby. You don't want to give us them hammers on the low, but it's all good, man. It's all good. All right, boys, so we're gonna wrap it up right here. Let me know what y'all thinking, man. You gonna summon for Valenti? and buy them cosmetics and enjoy like 2 weeks before she gets dropped off, she's still gonna be a good unit. Like, she still hits really hard and she has a dope effect. It's just that, man, these new characters, I don't even know about ReZero like that, bro. I think I watched like 2 episodes max, right? I wasn't even planning to summon for them. But like, after looking, I think that's what Netmarble realized. They're like, yo, in the West, like, we probably not gonna make no money off these characters unless they OP. So that's why these characters are looking OP, right? Cause like in JP, in Korea, yeah, this probably is a big anime, but it's no KOF, bro. You know what I'm saying? The older eds, like, if you're not like 15, 16, you know what KOF is, right? It's like if they did like a Tekken collab. All the old heads, right? Maybe some of you young bloods too would know about Tekken, right? Because Tekken is still popping. Like, if they did like a Street Fighter collab, they would make a bunch of money, right? And we're like, ReZero, they would have to do something like this, where they make these characters busted to make bank. It would be interesting to see if they do a Street Fighter collab. They'll probably have to drop the bag to get the rights to that, but I'll be here for that, man. Or a Mortal Kombat freaking collab, let's get it. Anyways, man, probably have to buy oh man, buy some stocks to get some money so I can gamble on this bloody game the way how they dropping units. Anyways, man, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Be easy. Peace out.